Well, we finished eating, and we are on our way to where are we going, Addie? Home?
Ice cream!
Oh, ice cream. I forgot it was ice cream, right. We're on our way to get some ice cream. You're hogging the spotlight here a little bit.
What spotlight?
Move it that way.
No, I don't want to. We're going to start off with Miss Shazam, as I alluded to. James has said this filly is very good. There's a few horses he really, really likes in Ontario right now, and there's some of them that are coming along very nicely also. But, oh, I missed my turn. I'm supposed to turn there, right? Yep. Oncoming traffic. It's not always turning right now. Okay. Miss Shazam, James really likes his filly, and as I said, some of the other horses, they're coming along nicely, but to get an A+, they have to be top of the class right now. And he believes that Miss Shazam is just that. He raves about how good she's been, you know, what she can do, her attitude. So I'm eager to see how some of these horses look, but James really likes Miss Shazam. Now, you don't really have a whole lot to offer on Miss Shazam other than we both have the same thing, just to, going by what James tells me. Money's tied up. This is going to be a tough filly to mark. I don't think it would be fair to do so. I think it's been well documented. Okay, yep. I think it's been well documented what had happened with, well, I guess we don't know what happened with Money's Tied Up. But she is on the mend. She is working her way back. Are we going to see her this summer? I don't know yet. I have no idea. I can't really say. So I'm not going to mark her. I don't think that would be fair to do. I'll give her the A+ she was in January and let her hopefully work her way back to that grade. Mordecai Hanover. Now, we both know Mordecai Hanover. She's just coming out of the pool. They gave her 3 weeks in the pool. I said, what? She was supposed to be out of the pool like a week ago.
That's why I was surprised that you said that.
Well, because she was supposed to be, and they said, well, Amy said that's what they threw you under the bus,
What?
by the way. Yes, they did. 100% they did. Anyway.
I didn't tell anyone how long this was.
That's what they said. So anyway, it's not a big deal. She's back going now. This is a filly, both her and She's All Class, that I think we are going to see in 2026. I obviously can't give them an A+, but I think their attitudes are great. I'm going with a B+. I think that's fair.
I don't think that. I'm going to grade her.
You're not going to grade Mordecai? All right, I'm going to give her a B+. She trained in 2:30 and was second, narrowly beaten in her last training trip here, and then just seemed a little pinchy in her knees. So we gave her some time off. Are we going to go up here? Could have went right there.
Up here.
Up here a little further?
Yeah.
Up here?
Yeah.
Next to the puss?
I'm gonna bet there's gonna be a massive one.
Yeah, I just have a bite of somebody's. I don't need one. You... just wait 1 second then. No free... yeah, do you want to go, Ollie?
Yeah.
Okay, hold your brother's hand. Look both ways, both of you. Hold
And
on.
we'll tell you if it's a long line or not.
I don't care if it's a long line or not. I'm not going in. Okay, ready? There you go.
I'm serious. You know that 1990.
Thank
you for that, Eddie.
Thank you for giving the audience their credit card information.
No, it's just the password of my debit card. No free ride. No free ride. Had OCDs removed from her hocks. She was training great beforehand. There was no real lameness or soreness to talk about. But James did say he thought one hawk was a little filled up, so we had gone ahead and floor scoped her, and sure enough, she had an OCD in both hocks. Took them out. Her knees were a little rough to begin with anyway, so the time off is not going to hurt her. We can't, another horse we can't give an A+ to, but I did see this filly up close. She is a really good looking filly. I'm going to go with B+ again. I don't think any of the horses that are off for bid or were off for bid or are off for bid can get an A category just yet. Don't you with me? I'm giving her a B+. I'm not even going to ask you because you don't know. Where are we at here? Money Tied Up, Mordecai. Perfect instead. Well, perfect.
A+ moving on.
A+ moving on. Okay, A+ moving on. That is correct. A+ moving on. Pilot Caviar. I'm going to let you start off here.
I'm giving her an A. She gets an A.
Okay.
Because she should be an A+, but she chooses not to be.
She is. She's a little cagey sometimes. I know when I go with her, she's an A+.
Yeah.
I've been very happy with her and always have been. It just, she can't sit up. If you train her like a racehorse, she's an A+.
She's not a...
If you train her like,
no thanks.
if you train her like a baby, she might be an A- or an A. That's a big bee.
Yeah.
It's a gigantic bumblebee. So you're going A, and I'm going A also. I'll go A also.
But why?
Because you did. Because I just feel she could do better. I watch other people go with her. I'm like, she should be better than that. And then I go with her, and she's perfectly fine.
It's like when she gets tired, you can. That's when they kind of separate.
Yeah.
The ones that
that's
get
true.
tired and just say, "Nah, I'm done," or the ones that are tired and they still do more.
Yeah.
She sometimes
That's a fair statement.
She sometimes stays down
That's a
here,
fair
and
statement.
then when you go with her, she obviously is like, "Oh, I'm not going to get away with that." So I'll just.
I think that's probably correct. So I'll give her an A. PJ's loving.
Oh, she's an A+.
She is an A+. Very, very nice filly.
And
Does her work.
she's only like, she's so powerful right now, and she still needs about 100 pounds.
Yeah, she needs 50 or 100 pounds.
She's
She's been doing good with the very least. She's a very, very nice filly, and I think, she will, now that her attitude is really screwed down tight, now that she's confident and feeling good, her appetite is going to pick up quite a bit, and I think you're going to see her put that weight on. But yeah, she is definitely an A+. Popular expert. I'm going to let you start.
I haven't gone with him since he was being rude, but he's been good.
He's been very good. Logan loved him the other day. Everybody that's gone with him said they liked him.
He's an A.
He is an A. I believe you're right. He is an A. Popular expert.
His hawk's out also. Like, remember it was
big.
It's not anymore.
Well,
It's coming down.
usually it takes longer than that, so I'm happy with that. That's good to hear. Prada or Nada? I'm going to put the hobbles on her this week, by the way.
Why don't you go with her first?
I've gone with her. I know exactly what she's doing. I know exactly where she's doing it, why she's doing it. Problem
She
is...
didn't even... Well, I know she came off the car pretty quick.
Did she? I didn't notice.
But she had, at no point when we were going into that turn did I think we were going to make it through. She was really rude on the gate.
I noticed.
I
thought she was stung by a bee or something coming off the car.
Oh my gosh.
The problem is her switching her leads, and this is not just a her problem. This seems to be indicative of maybe that breed a little bit. Degas used to do that in weird places
Sandra
too.
did it.
Yeah, so she's going to get the hobbles this week, I think, my girl.
I would say, I would give her
She's
an
not
A.
is not an A+ because she has improvements to make, so
Yes.
she is definitely an A. Rose Run Chief.
My poor guy. How can you not give him an A-?
I'm going to give him an A. He does the best he can. You can't be angry at him. He does the best he can. And Tyler swears he's going to make the races. I think he's right. He will make the races. Is he a state horse? I don't know. We're going to find out. I don't think he is, but who's to say he is or he isn't? I can tell you what he's going to do. He's going to make the races. He's one tenacious bugger. I'll give him that. I'm giving him an A because he tries hard. He does really, if you go by the stipulations we have put forth of this particular video, he's an A+. Because he does everything to the best of his ability. He is a little ugly and bumpy looking sometimes, so I'm going to give him an A. You went with A-? Shameful. Saint Sarah.
She doesn't do anything wrong either.
Nope, she doesn't, and she's fast. She's fast. I like that filly.
A.
So this is where you got a marker, though.
I said A.
A, okay. I'll go with A, too. No, I'm going with A-. She hasn't been flashy enough for me to give her an A or an A+ just yet. I like what she does. She's a worker. I'm happy with her output. But it'd be cool to see a little bit more. She's got class, as I said. We're not going to mark her. We can give her a B+, that type of thing. She's been in 230 and had time in the pool. She'll make it to the races. I don't have any problems with. She's got class at all. What about so good?
I don't feel comfortable marking her.
Did you see her video the other day?
So, yeah,
The one in Michigan?
I think so. It
I
was from
posted-
far away.
It's 30 seconds long.
Well, maybe I didn't.
Oh, you should maybe watch our page. She was very good the other day. 1 mile, I think he said in 2:18 over that track. He said she was very good, Chris. And I like that filly. He called her, what did he call her? Very powerful filly, which is a fair assessment. I think she is a very powerful filly. I've always said that about her. So good. You're going to have to mark her. You've seen her enough. No, you're not getting off the hook.
I mark her against our other pacers.
You mark her in
against
general.
where
She is getting a grade from this particular school. Come on.
But she's not at my school.
Doesn't matter. You know her.
Okay, she's A minus.
That's a little aggressive. A minus. I was going to give her a B plus.
Oh, see?
She's got a lot of work to do still, and although it's not been reported she's made any breaks that I know of in Michigan, we will all see her very, very soon behind the gate here in Northfield. Spring ice. What are your thoughts on spring ice, Miss McDonald?
I think he's got some work to do a little bit. I think you need to clean his gate up a little bit.
Well, his gate was good the other day. He rolled off leaving the car, but then finished up very, very well.
But he always does something in the mile. There's
Just stupid
always,
cold
what did
stuff.
He do? What did he do now?
It's just stupid cold stuff. He'll be fine. So spring ice,
B+.
you're going to give a B plus. I think that's fair. I'm going to concur. B plus. Get a lot of work to do, but I think he's doing it well. Stay Charming, who we thought had been jogging for a week, is really on the field. He'll be back in. He'll be back in at Northfield this week. It was a little embarrassing, but with everything going on, I never noticed until Tyler said, "Are you sure this is Stay Charming? He can really trot." I said, "Yeah, it is Stay Charming. It is Stay Charming." And I went and looked at him. I said, "That's not Stay Charming at all, at all. That is Drebin." That's exactly who it was. So Drebin / Stay Charming was good this week, but
So they just set him out there with a closed bridle on and
Well, he just jogged him.
Dog chain.
Thank
Doesn't
God
he
they
wear a
didn't
dog
hear it.
chain?
yeah, that's why I think that was the jig was up. He was starting to get a
Yeah.
little hot, and Tyler said, "Oh my God, he can trot."
I
Anyway, he's fine now. He's in. Drebin's fine. Stay Charming will be in tomorrow, and that will be that. Stuntman. What are your thoughts on Stuntman?
Someone just got his curb crowd.
That's
His
right.
stunt crowd.
No, he didn't have a splint. It was just a curb.
Oh, yes.
No, he didn't. No.
Okay.
Well, I'm just telling you what the veterinarian said. Just going by. I literally looked at him and said splint and curb. He said no splint, just curb. The other filly that we sold had a splint and a curb.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah. So
I don't know. His knees are really big. He's a big boy. I honestly,
I'm giving him a straight B.
no, B minus.
Wow, that's mean.
When's the last time you went a flat mile?
I went a flat mile with him in 2:26 a month ago. So I think B was fine, but she said B minus. Sunday Royale, James said he likes a lot, says he trots really, really well. I'm gonna discern an A minus because he's got some work to do, but is doing his work very, very well. Superway, A plus. I don't have to ask Amy about this at all. Superway is dialed in right now as far as May 17th, 2026. He is dialed in. Sweet and steady.
She's an A.
She's an A minus because she has a lot of work to do.
Yeah, but it's not her fault her knees got sore.
Yeah, her knees were a little sore. We're giving her time, but I mean, that's still a deficiency. I'm going with A minus. You went with A. Travel blog. I turned him out in the field
He'll
for
be
3
all right.
weeks. Yeah, it'll be fine. What's your take on him? A minus? I concur. A minus for
He's
travel
training
blog.
really well, I'll tell
He
you
was
that.
training pretty good. You're right. Vinestaff is an A minus in my mind. Vinestaff has trained very good. In fact, no, I'm going to upgrade him to an A. Because the horse is doing his work. He's been fast. He went a mile in 2:11 the other day. And every week we go with him this time of year, which is the most important. Well, I guess except for actually in the races. But in training sense, this is the most telling time of year. And he's been excelling the last month. Every week he's better. Vinestaff is an A for me. For you.
Fine stuff, yeah, A minus.
Put your phone away, you. We're
Ava
doing
just
stuff.
asked me when the third game was.
Tell her they're in the bottom of the fourth right now. Oh my God, she's oblivious. What a Houdini. He's an A. In case
If you had to pick between him and Popular Expert,
Ooh, that's a
I
great
think
question.
they're literally the same.
No, Popular Expert, I think has some work to do physically, whereas What a Houdini is doing that work right now physically. I would go the latter. I love them both, but I would say What a Houdini. I think he's much better than you've seen him of late. So I'm going with What a Houdini. I'm saying an A. You're saying?
I was going to say an A or an A minus.
Okay. That's
Because
fair.
we gave Popular Expert an A.
Yeah, and I just gave him an A. Okay. What's the mystery? Everything, the procedure was done to clean up her knee. She had some roughness on her knee. She's just a big growthy filly. It wasn't even certain. It wasn't even certain that the knee needed to have anything done with it. we sent the x-rays over to Dr. Brown. He said, what are your plans? I said, I like this filly. I love her to death. You know, we just took that fragment out of that left front ankle this winter. What are your thoughts? He goes, clean the knee up, give her some time off. He said, she'll be fine. And she's actually still over at Dr. Brown's. He said, lovely filly. I'll keep her here until there's a truck going your way, and I'll throw her on the truck. Super nice veterinarian, by the way. You've never met him in person yet. Really, really nice man. And then we have Who Let the Dogs Out. Who Let the Dogs Out. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to throw a little straight A at her. I almost said A+, but she's not out of the woods yet. She's not perfect yet. She's doing her work well, but she's only been in 223 or something. So she's there. She's coming. She's better. I'm giving her an A because I think this is an A+ filly, by the way. I think she is going to make the races. I think she's going to do very, very well this summer. So I'm giving her an A. Do you have any thoughts on Who Let the Dogs Out? No? Okay. Willie Wide. You know Willie. Chris loves Willie.
I know he does.
Yeah. I think Willie's knees bother him a little bit. I said to Chris, you can do a little old school or hillbilly diagnosis if you want. With his, I think his knees are still open and bothering him. I said it's very simple. If you give him Butte for 3 days, right, and he trains awesome, then you know something's up, and it is 99% sure, 95% sure it's his knees. At that point, you can either shock them, continue to blister them. You could inject them if you wanted to, if the vet thought it'd be good, but it would be proper and probably beneficial to take a picture of those knees also. So I think that's likely what's going to happen with Willie Wide this week. But he is training very good, been in 219, and Chris has been happy with him. We're going to end it off with our boy in Prince Edward Island, Woodmere Rocket.
What's he been in?
He's been in 219. Yeah, Smitty's going right along with him. He looks good. I'm going to say Woodmere Rocket. I'm just going to give him I'm going to give him an A-. I'm going to put him in the A category because Smitty likes him. I can't really say much about him. I barely know what color he is. But I think he's an A- just hearing Smitty talk about him. Do you have any thoughts on him at all?
No.
Top 3 horses in the barn right now. 2-year-olds.
Come on.
I put you on the spot.
Perfect Instead, X-Ski.
They have to be in order. Surely you're not putting Perfect Instead ahead of X-Ski.
No, I'm just saying 3
In order.
horses.
In order. Top 3.
Cirrus, Perfect Instead, X-Ski.
Cirrus?
No, like
1, 2.
1 is X-Ski, 2 is
Okay.
Perfect Instead, 3 is Cirrus.
Okay, I'm going X-Ski, Superway. Shame on you, that is shameful. Superway is a solid second, and I'm going with Lou Armstrong for third. Lou Armstrong for third. There's a number of horses. I
We
tried
didn't
to.
grade him.
I had. Yeah, what went on there? He's an A+. Everybody knows that. Did we miss a block of horses or? No, I did Landlubber. We did Making Green. We must have jumped right over Lou. My apologies to Ed and everybody else. Lou Armstrong is in the latter part of today's videos. L comes after M apparently today. And Lou Armstrong is number 3 on my list. I love Perfect Instead. I tried to make another list. I was going to be as stingy.
Do top 3.
I was trying to be as stingy as I could, and I still got to 17.
Yeah, no.
So, no top 10 list this week. I was going to make a top 10 list, but I thought, we talk about it. I think both of us agree X-Ski is still on the top of the list. One of us is right, one of us is wrong. Superway is second.
That's the battle. That'll be the battle.
There's no
of the
battle.
year.
He might be the first. He might be number 1. He was that good the other day. And Lou Armstrong, I just think he's a very, very talented
I'm just
colt.
excited for both of them to get on a bigger track.
You know what I'm excited to do? Lou Armstrong might be the best homebred we've ever had.
Yeah.
So I'm excited about our homebreds this year. I'm excited about the horses this year. Excited about the whole weekend. Beautiful day here, 84 degrees and sunny in Brunswick, Ohio. It is hopefully going to be a good night tonight. Again, hope you guys had a great week. We had a tremendous week. I will talk to you all.
You haven't said tremendous in a while.
Tremendous week. I will talk to you all very soon.